Who else is
Victor's on an
track?
outlap, but he hasn't valid. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Max though.
Let's see. In the McLaren Novo chicane, one of the best overtaking opportunities of the track. And now keep it to the right hand side, put her back. Now the swimming pool chicane should be easy flat. Oh, he's hit the barrier.
Oh God, on the outlap as well. Probably shouldn't be doing. Probably should taking it a bit more cautious than that.
He's lost his front wing. Should be coming into the pits this time. peeling off to the right-hand side after the Rascals.
Oh, the Haas has gone half a tenth behind TSM Daniel.
Looks very close between those two. Good second lap from J11, recovering after his dodgy first lap, making the mistake at Casino Square. And they are the only three to set a time: TSM Daniel, J11, and Mr. Norms in the Racing Point. And with 11.5 minutes to go, we have no cars out on track. It is round 8 of the championship.
There is a man in the pits, Dirax, on a set of intermediates, maybe deciding whether to try them out. But we can't tell the weather, unfortunately.
Maybe Inters will be quicker. But yeah, we don't have access to the weather here. As
it's always tricky, these conditions.
Yeah, definitely, especially these conditions where it's not really suitable for slicks or inters, and on a track like this with no margin for error.
Yeah.
It's very tricky for the drivers, as we have a couple of cars coming out on track. A Renault and McLaren, that is.
I will stay on board of the McLaren.
That is Joe Hart and Piers Victor on the soft tyre.
Opting
Doesn't
for
look
that.
like anyone's trying the intermediates. 10.5 minutes to go. And let's see if any of the 8 drivers can snatch pole from McLaren's TSM Daniel. The fastest lap is a 1:17.9.42 set by TSM Daniel.
We have a Haas out on track as well.
Yes.
On a new set of softs. Brand new set.
Track. Having a third crack at it now.
Doesn't seem to be much rain on the ground though. Does seem to be sort of going away very fast.
Yeah, very interesting one. It doesn't look like, looks very light rain.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't, yeah, this is almost identical conditions to what we had at T1 Monaco last season.
Almost reminds me of Turkey from real life last year.
Yeah. That was a brilliant race. Obviously, Lewis Hamilton winning his 7th World Championship. And let's see if he can beat Max Verstappen to the title this year.
Looking very close indeed. We have a Renault and a McLaren about to start flyers. Oh, what's going on here? Is he letting him past? Yes, he is. Has he got damage? No, he just wants to be behind him. Right, here we go on the McLaren then. Hopefully as flat as he can be going into Sandivok. Try and keep it not invalidated. Oh, which I think he just has.
Yeah, invalidated. Took too much curb on the inside. Very easily done.
Yeah, very easily done. What about this Renault though? Oh, I think he's hit the wall actually. Yes, he has.
Yeah, he's backed out of it. He's definitely got some damage.
Why is he slowed down for the Haas? Into Casino Square we go. Can he keep it out of the barrier? Oh, he's twit.
Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again at Casino Square.
An absolute identical spin.
Oh, he gets in the way of the Renault, Joe Hart.
But I think he's already off his lap anyway, so
yeah.
It won't matter too much. Is this McLaren going to save it and go for again? I think he is.
Possibly.
Oh.
If he's... Oh, he cuts the chicane. If he's got enough fuel.
Still 8 minutes to go though, and we haven't had many drivers. Some of the drivers haven't even come out yet. Both Racing Points, the Mercedes, they still haven't come out. Maybe it is going to dry at some point.
Possibly, maybe that's what they're waiting for.
Gonna just have one go at it and hope that is enough for pole.
McLaren is coming out. That is TSM Daniel, our provisional pole sitter. He set a 1:17.942. Let's see if he can beat that time. With 7.5 minutes remaining on the clock, only 3 drivers have set a time so far, and they are TSM Daniel, J11 and Mr. Norms. We have 10 drivers in this race at Monaco, round 8 of the championship.
Oh, both Alphas coming out now. Eiffel Lewis and Arjun.
See what they can do.
Almost synchronised that was. Maybe it was planned.
Possibly. Who knows? It looked pretty synchronised, coming out almost at the same time. Yeah, F. Lewis has had some good results in the WWRL. Let's see if he can get one today.
Had a few race wins, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, I think he's been on the podium at least a couple of times. Might have had a race win or two.
Oh,
done very well. As
Mr. Norms.
yellow flag.
Mr. Norms in the wall. Just after Casino Square, the exit. I think he lost it a little bit. And the rain has stopped. There is no rain. Maybe a few puddles, but no drops of rain anymore. So the drivers that didn't come out, very, very well played from them.
Yeah, it isn't that there's any rain on the camera anymore, at least.
And we do have 7 or 6 people out on an out lap right now, as Daniel starts his lap. Yeah.
Up the hill, as J11, 1:14.9 smashes Daniel's time. Track is surely drying up, and he's on provisional pole for the moment.
Sure, we're going to see a lot of laps coming in now from all the drivers.
Both J11 and Daniel are on laps at the moment. Daniel attacking lows there, but he's a second up on his time in the first sector.
I thought Lewis about to start, going up to Sandivot, keep it uninvalidated, which he does. Nice and clean on the exit. Up the hill, up to Casino Square.
One of the most iconic corners in Formula 1. Now,
can he get the power nice and early around the hill? Don't lock up, don't go down that escape road, which he does nicely. Lowe's hairpin, get it locked in for the left-hander. Nicely done here from Lewis. It's looking like a good little lap. Oh, he hit the wall. Oh.
Clonked the wall at Portier. That'll cost him a bit of time. With 5 minutes to go in the session. Brings the right inside for downhill braking in the Nouvelle chicane as Daniel goes quickest. 1:12.9, 2 seconds quicker than
He
J11's
smashed
time.
it.
As J11 goes quicker, 1:13.8. He stays P2.
J11 has got 2 lap older tyres than Daniel, though.
That'll make a big difference, especially on this circuit with the track gripping up all the time.
I follow Lewis now round the final corner. Can he get the power down nice and cleanly? Yes, he does. Up to the line. What's it going to be? Oh, fastest. Oh, God, then Arjun then smashes it by nearly a second.
Brilliant lap from Arjun. 1:11.7. 8 tenths quicker than his teammate. He's on provisional pole for the moment.
The track is definitely drying now. It is. Those drivers played it very well. Even until late.
Yeah, we still have 4 drivers in the pits as PS Victor attacking Raskas. Restaurant on the right hand side now. Anthony Noge, the final corner. Ties down the way. It's open the DRS on the run to the line. And what is the time for Victor? P2, 1:11. Went a tenth off Arjun on provisional pole for the moment.
Should be looking at some faster times over 3 minutes to go. I'm sure the track's going to evolve even more.
Yeah, the track should grip up as J11 at 12.1. He goes P3, improving all the time in the house.
We do still have a lot of drivers still to set a lap. Maybe they're waiting for the last seconds to come out.
Possibly. That could well be it as Joe Hart is on his out lap. Just come out the pits. F. Lewis goes provisional pole 10.9.
Into the 10s.
First man into the 10s in this session. Brilliant lap from the Alfa Romeo driver.
Oh, J11 hits the wall. He's probably going to back out of that and probably should come into the pits for a new set with 3 minutes to go. Those tyres doesn't want to be starting on 4 lap older tyres.
Yeah, and he's got front wing damage as well, which will hurt him a lot.
Mr. Norms out on a set of mediums. Here he comes. Going to try and opt for the alternative strategy.
Yeah, that is a very different strategy to all the other guys. Let's see if it works out for Mr. Norms, whose personal best is a 1:22.3 and he lies in 6th for the moment. 2.5 minutes to go. Let's see. Abjan is on a flying lap at the moment.
Here he
Down
is.
the hill
What can he do?
Purple in the first sector.
The track is definitely dry now.
Now Lowe's hairpin. Slowest corner on the Formula 1 calendar. Now Lower Mirabeau. Now Portier. Senna crashed here in 1988 while he was leading. Into the tunnel.
No repeats of that.
Yeah, he did very well. It's looking good for him at the moment. Nice and smooth. Into the Nouvelle chicane.
Joe in the Renault is also on a lap.
See, Lowe's hairpin. Looking very smooth in the middle sector. Now into the tunnel. The only tunnel in Formula One. Easy flat out through the right-hander. They're now braking downhill for Novell chicane.
Can he get it stopped? Oh, very attacking. He's really attacking that curb. Through the swimming pool section we go with him. Don't invalidate now. Looking good. Up to Raskas. 2 corners to go. Get a nice punchy exit out of here. Up to the line. Pole! Provisional pole with a minute to go for Joe.
Brilliant lap from Joe. 1:10.6. 3/10 ahead of F. Lewis, and F. Lewis on his out lap looking to respond. But with 45 seconds to go, will he have enough time to get round to the start-finish line to complete his lap, or to start his lap even?
Safkov as well hasn't even come out the pits once. Maybe he's just going to start nearer the back, try and keep it out of trouble going into turn 1.
Yeah, maybe the medium tyres are the better race tyre. We'll find out maybe. Or
yeah, who knows?
will it be raining in the race?
Exactly. Wonder what people are going to opt for, the 1 or the 2. Probably could stretch a 1 here.
Yeah, 1 stop would probably be the best one. Yeah, very difficult to overtake here. 1 stop probably be the best. Soft medium, probably the optimum strategy with half a minute to go in qualifying.
Arjun's about to start a lap. What can he do with 30 seconds to go?
Let's see. Up the hill through Beau Rivage, the Alfa Romeo driver, who's third at the moment. His best time of a 1:11.7 as he attacks Casino Square. Now down the hill towards Mirabeau, and he's half a second up in the first sector.
Daniel's about to finish a lap. See what happens to him. On to provisional pole.
Fastest.
Wow, into the 109s. What a lap.
Brilliant time.
8/10 faster than anyone else. Can anyone beat that then? Eiffel Lewis is on a lap. Still on his lap.
See, F. Lewis through the tunnel. Third at the moment. And he's got 1.2 seconds to find if he wants to get anywhere near TSM Daniel.
That lap was very good.
It was brilliant lap. Hooked it up perfectly. And
Eiffel Lewis is purple in the middle sector.
This could challenge TSM Daniel with 2 corners to go. Raskas now anti-nose. Bit of debris on the track there. Hit the apex, slides down the tarmac on the way. And now over the start-finish line. Open DRS. Goes fastest.
Arjun third as well. Wow, what a lap. A 1:09.3.
Brilliant couple of laps from the Alfa Romeo boys.
Just missed that from Arjun.
For the moment.
I think unless TSM Daniel can respond now, I think he's backed out of it. I think that's it.
Yeah, it looks like he's backed out of it.
And Mr. Norm's in the pits. And Joe's stopped. But we did have 3 drivers who did not set a time, weirdly.
Yeah, that is very odd, especially on this Monaco circuit where it's extremely difficult to overtake. You'd think that they'd go for the track position, but yeah, maybe they know something we don't.
Maybe they've seen the weather forecast for the race.
Yeah.
And safety cars and everything, of course.
All very likely in Monaco.
But it is Eiffel Lewis on pole position for the Monaco Grand Prix. And what a time to get a pole position as well.
Brilliant lap from F. Lewis. He takes pole. And let's take a look at the grid then. F. Lewis, first. TSM Daniel on the front row in second. Arjun, P3. Joe Hart, P4. PS Victor, the Italian, in 5th. J11, P6, Mr. Norms. The last, or the slowest driver to set a time in 7th. Abjan, 8th. Savkov, 9th. And Sirax, P10 in Monaco.
Definitely heated up towards the last 3 minutes of that session. That's what we were waiting for.
Yeah, it did. The track definitely ramped up throughout the session with the rain stopping and the track gripping up. So, yeah, it rewarded the driver who was last out on track, and F. Lewis snatching pole right at the end. It's dry for the race.
It is dry, which is good for the drivers, but not for entertainment reasons. Would have loved to have seen some rain.
Yeah, a bit of rain would have spiced things up a treat, really. That would have made things even more challenging for the drivers today. Yeah, the race is 39 laps, half of the real life distance. And we've got F. Lewis on pole and TSM Daniel locking out the front row.
It's going to be interesting going into that first corner. Hopefully everyone can keep their nose clean.
Hope so. Don't want anyone dropping out the race so early in the first couple of laps.
Waiting for the session to start.
And here we go. On the formation lap, F. Lewis leads them away with TSM Daniel second. And
build the
Arjun
suspense for these
third.
drivers.
Yeah, always a suspenseful moment in the formation lap in real life, and
the back four drivers all opting for the medium yellow striped tyres.
That is very interesting to see how much longer they last than the soft tyre. They, fresh medium tyres because they didn't sit a lap in qualifying.
Could benefit them very well, although if these front six can keep their rears not in too much damage, then maybe a one-stop is viable for them.
Possibly. We'll see how they hang on to these tyres, especially the rear tyres, as you said. Very tricky to manage them here. And F. Lewis leading them round in the tunnel. It seems quite a quick formation lap from him. He's not choosing to back the field up for the moment anyway. He goes into the Nouvelle chicane.
Or he maybe just wants to get on with the race.
Yeah.
Wants to get out of that first corner. Shortest track on the calendar. So it's going to be around pretty quickly.
Yeah, only a 2-mile circuit, and they're very extremely tough to overtake. And yet F. Lewis is not hanging around, is he?
He is not, is he?
He's already onto the pit straight, and TSM Daniel in second.
Let's hope he warmed those tyres up nice.
Yeah, hopefully. He's going to be sitting on the grid for a very, very long time.
He is sat there, waiting for everyone. Here we go then. Suspense, waiting for that 10th driver.
Yeah, Sirac's down in 10th. Let's see how he gets on today.
There's always a delay at the start of these races.
Yeah, a bit of a fault with the game, that, as the lights come on. And, no delay today, apparently. F. Lewis, brilliant start from pole position.
He gets away very nicely. Up the hill we go, waving to Charles Leclerc as he watches down.
Virtual safety car straight away.
VSC. The leaderboard is...
Yeah, I've got that problem as well. It says for me, TSM Daniel is leading Mr. Nom second.
By 2 minutes, in fact, apparently.
He's done very well to get
He's lapped a few cars, clearly. But I thought Lewis does lead the way, though. There we go. It's all fixed now.
Yeah.
Did we see what that VSC was for? Was it just...
There might have been a bit of contact at turn 1.
Mustn't have been a lot, though. Doesn't look like...
I don't see anyone with front wing damage, as we are under green flags again.
Here we go. Talking about the lights getting away late. They go early this time. I thought Lewis gets away well.
Into the swimming pool chicane for the first time. Easy flat out. In race, and there's a yellow flag. Missed Abshak.
Always a yellow flag.
Spinning at the Nouvelle chicane.
Or a penalty for Victor. 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings.
And it's extremely early to get a track extending penalty. He's got another 38 laps to do.
I'm sure we'll see some more penalties from some other people.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people probably be getting penalties.
Always have a Haas into the pits. J11 is into the pits, as is Abjan. Both opting for the white striped tyres, I think.
Yeah. J11 on the mediums and Abjan on the hard tyres, both of them with a front wing change.
Is the Racing Point going to opt to go to the end, maybe, which will be a very, very tall order for him?
The tyres should be able to last, but those hard tyres are probably not the most favourable race tyre. The mediums are slightly quicker.
Yeah, those whites, those hards take a few laps to get up to speed, so I'm sure he's going to be a bit slower than the rest of the pack for a while.
Yeah, and he's skating around through Casino Square.
As we have these Alfa Romeos pinning the McLaren in. Are they going to work together today to try and steal the win off the TSM Daniel, who is at the moment all over the back of Eiffel Lewis? But maybe he's just doing this tactically. Maybe he's saving those tyres, hoping to go a bit longer.
Yeah, possibly. It's a
Only
long
he
race
knows.
ahead. It's a long race ahead. More than 35 laps to go. And there is no point rushing into a half-hearted overtake on lap 3.
As Jeff would say, no heroics.
Yeah, no heroics in the Sand of Art.
Keep the nose nice and clean. 37 laps to go still. Daniel might like just nicely sitting there, waiting for Lewis to maybe make a mistake or something, but who knows? Same for Aljan.
Abjan in P3. Alfa Romeo running 1 and 3 at the moment.
There we have the predicted strategies. Has he left?
Yeah, Abjan just left the session there. He's down in 10th at the moment.
Maybe it was a game fault, or maybe he's just had enough already.
Yeah, maybe.
Eiffel Lewis, though, 1 second ahead of that TSM Daniel now. Is TSM Daniel just maybe saving those rears?
It looks like the gap's ebbing and flowing a bit. It looks quite even between the top two.
It does.
As Daniel gets DRS on the main straight as yellow flags. Safety car.
Oh, Sirax. Sirax has retired. Didn't quite see what happened to him, though. Maybe
he crashed. Looking at the mini-map, he crashed at the exit of the swimming pool chicane.
Maybe he just lost it. Maybe hit a wall.
Yeah, maybe just...
Mr. Norms is coming in for a set of, I think that's hard tyres?
Yeah, hard tyres. Hard tyres going on the Racing Point.
He will probably definitely be able to go to the end if he keeps there nice. But he
should be able to.
Be very slow for a while. The top 3 looking like, maybe top 5 looking like they're in a bit of a race of their own at the moment. Obviously, I know a safety car's come out, but Safkov is obviously on those medium tyres.
Yeah, the top 5 did seem to pull out a bit of a gap in the opening stages, but the safety car has helped out Savkov and the chasing pack slightly, bunching them all up again after Sirax's retirement, and Abjan is in the pits again.
What's happened to him?
Not sure. He's on the medium tyres in his second stop as Victor gets a penalty on the safety car, multiple warnings. Maybe Abjan just hit the wall as the top 4 come into the pits. Top 5 even. Top 5.
Yeah, they all are going to try and do a Lewis Hamilton and do the whole race on one set of tyres.
Yeah, both McLarens coming in. That's really delayed PS Victor. And that's lost him a place to Savkov.
What's happened? Safkov now leads the race, of course.
Yeah, started on those medium tyres. That's worked wonders for him. He has got track position. And with fairly fresh mediums, he's leading the race. Now, the guys that just came in there all opted for the hard tyres. They should be going to the end of the race.
Everyone that's coming could probably go to the end if they play this right, play their cards right.
Yeah, they should be able to. The hard tyre should last another 35 laps or so, 34 laps. And with track position being key in Monaco, going to the end might not be the worst of ideas.
Abjun now, just trying to catch up to the pack. He is quite a long way back.
Yeah, 40 seconds behind Mr. Dorms. His car is still ghosted, so I don't think it's him actually driving. I think it's his AI.
He left, didn't he? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he left, I think, a couple of laps ago.
So it says we've got 9, but I think we only have 8 drivers actually driving at the moment. But they are all together, so it's going to be an interesting start whenever this safety car decides to peel back off into the pit lane.
Definitely, it will be very interesting indeed.
Bert Mylander deciding to stay out for another one. Maybe there's some debris still on the track.
Possibly. Yeah, it would be very interesting to see maybe a replay if we had access to it of Sirax and what happened to him at the swimming pool chicane. Yeah, it's very important now on the safety car as they're going so slowly to keep tyre temperature.
Especially these hard tyres.
Yeah, they do have quite a narrow operating window, and they do have the least grip of the tyres in the Pirelli range.
Safkov on 4-lap-old tyres, but maybe he'll still have the best grip out of all the drivers.
Possibly. It'll be very interesting to see when the restart happens.
Is Eiffel Lewis going to try and get this move done early and try and peel off from Daniel?
Maybe. It's very difficult to say. Maybe we'll just play the waiting game. There's still a long way to go.
There is a very long way to go.
Still more than 30 laps. We're on lap 6 of 39 at the moment.
And we've had 1 VSC and 1 safety car so far.
Yes, plenty of interruptions.
Eiffel Lewis almost going into the back of Safkov there. Really wants to get on with this race, maybe struggling for tyre temps. Look at him weaving around, heading into the swimming pool chicane. Is the safety car going to peel off? Is this it? Have the stewards and the...
Looks like it's staying out for another lap.
Looks like it is, unfortunately. Drivers will not enjoy that.
Yeah, he's not going in the pits.
Obviously, excluding safety cars, I think will be good to go to the end. Maybe some people opting for the softs later on. Fastest lap as well. You get a point for that extra fastest lap.
Yeah, that has been a very welcome addition to Formula 1. I think it came in 2019. I think it adds another dimension to the races as Arjun gets a penalty tied in with Joe. They're in 4th and 5th at the moment. And we have 3 drivers with penalties, and they are Joe,